Hello and welcome to this episode of F1 2015 King of the Hill, the first of my new series that I will be doing with Louis. Give me a hello, Louis.
Hello there, fans.
Fans? Yeah, right. And Mike. Say hello, Mike.
How's it going, guys?
And there's Mike, so my two very enthusiastic friends, as you just heard there, that I will be doing this series with. We are going to be in the same cars. So I'm going to be in a Williams for all of these episodes, Louis is going to be in a Ferrari and Mike will be in a Merc. And the way it's going to work is we're going to do one-shot quali that we're all going to crash out of. That way we start at the back, that's the only way you can do it, I think, because otherwise you have to do like random and that's just messy. And then we're going to do a 25% distance, so we have a little bit of strategy involved as to like tracks. And full damage, dynamic weather and equal car performance to make it fair. The AI will be on expert, not legend, that way we have a chance of like climbing through the field. And basically for the first track, we're not going to do them in order. I'm going to randomly pick the first one, and then whoever wins this episode will get to pick the track for the next episode.
May only have 9
so
turns,
that's
but
just the fairest way of doing it, so I will pick the track
as the
now.
track falls away from them mid-corner.
So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Okay, that's not bad. I'm keeping Mike and Louis in suspense here by not telling them which track they're going to be doing.
What we got? Go on, give us the bad news. Oh, happy days.
Hungary. Which is a
Hungary.
track that Mike and Louis both like, which plays in their favour. It's not one of my favourite tracks, if I'm honest, so this is probably more of a disadvantage to me, this track. But fair's fair, and basically the way the King of the Hill series works is once you've won a race, if you come highest up on a particular, out of us three on a particular track, you claim that track as your hill. We're going to go through all 19 tracks and basically see who can claim the most hills, and then we can challenge each other for each other's hills, and then whoever gets all hills, all 19 tracks that is, first wins. So I feel. But the first track, or the first episode that we're doing, will be the Hungarian Grand Prix. So it's a 25% race, which means it's going to be about 17-18 laps. And yeah, so off we go. Or I say off we go, we're just waiting for the other two to ready up, but now off we go.
As per usual.
But here we go then.
Fashionably late.
We will rejoin
Yeah, Louis
when
just
we get back
pretty late.
to the when we actually get to the action. It doesn't matter what tyres or like what setups we load for quali, because obviously we're not doing quali, so it's basically going to be a question of retire from session as soon as we cross the line. Which is why I'm slightly worried as to why we're counting down the time remaining. Oh, there we go. It doesn't take 15 seconds to click A.
Selecting a setup.
Okay, so I'm just going to click retire from session. Okay. And that should end it. And I've just gone straight into the wall. Jesus Christ, there's debris all over the circuit.
What a drive by Nico Rosberg.
And if we look,
He's got the
it's
fastest
me,
lap of the
then
session,
Louis,
and is on
then
pole
Mike on
position
the
for
grid.
tomorrow's race.
So,
Should be interesting.
looks alright. I mean, in a previous race on Austria, we had a 12-second gap between Stevens and the leaders, whereas this time it's only 4 seconds, which gives me hope for the server quality, which in past has been pretty damn awful. Codemasters, work on it. Yeah, so as far as I'm aware,
We're just 18
we are
kilometres
going
from the
to
city
go.
of Budapest here in Hungary, where today's
So we will
Formula 1 race
rejoin
is about to
when-
take
I feel
place.
safer at the
It's
back
the
of the grid.
Hungarian Grand Prix.
pardon?
Here are the starting
Can avoid the
positions for
inevitable
today's
chaos.
race.
Exactly. That is precisely it.
Yeah. Okay, so here
Right,
we are, guys.
let's
We've
go
got
racing.
our strategies ready to go,
Ah,
ready to work with, and I was right. It's an
strategies.
18-lap race, around 25 minutes. Probably skip out a few of the boring bits of it, because obviously a Formula 1 race does have boring bits in it. Although hopefully not too many. But yeah, I'm probably going to go with
No, this will be
that
alright.
particular strategy that I'm not going to say out loud. We're not going to tell each other our strategies as a way of making it slightly more exciting. But obviously, even though it's a 25% race, you expect it to be a one-stop, because all three of us tend to be quite aggressive on our tyres. There could be instances of us doing 2 stops in order to beat each other.
Oh,
But do
good
remember,
start
it's
again.
not about winning the races, it's about
where do I go?
beating each
Where
other.
do I
But
go?
going down to turn 1, here
Going
we
right
go.
down the centre.
Louis is, and I'm going to try. Oh my god, I've just dived up the inside and claimed about 17,000 positions. Oh, and I've been hit. I've been hit by button. I've been hit by a stray button. Oh, and I've hit a stray Maldonado, and I've been spun, and it's all gone pretty haywire, if I'm honest. And I've been given the warning. Well, doesn't that just explain everything? I've got Louis behind me in 16.
I'm behind you. I'm just hanging back to them and watching it all fall.
Not sure where Mike is. Mike seems to have disappeared off the face of the planet. Where are you? Oh, Mike's. I thought Mike was much further behind us, but no, Mike's actually. And I've got an illegal overtake on NASA. And I've been given a warning for the collision with NASA. Apparently my illegal overtake's just been wiped. I had to slow down to let NASA through, who then got span out. And because he got span out, it meant that the illegal overtake was wiped. Well, that's actually pretty good at Codemaster. I didn't think they would do anything like that. No, I'm happy with that. But I have lost the position to Louis, so I am actually third out of 3. Oh dear, that was close.
Squeezing away inside.
Luckily, Louis gave me
Take
enough room.
into
He's
action
actually
there.
probably been quite generous there, because I've managed to claim position 13. But Carlos Sainz ahead, and I've got very wide out of that. So we've got yellow flags. I don't know who they're for, but Mike, being his favourite track, is dominating
One of
style.
my favourite tracks. I'm in 7th.
7th place, so I've got to put 5 cars behind me before I get a chance to take the lead of our miniature race.
Nope, nice overtake on Sainz. Oh,
I'm now
okay.
in 12th.
Take the advantage.
Played it round the
Yeah,
outside of
13.
Sainz, and I'm into 12th, but Louis has also managed to get round the outside of him. And I am in completely the wrong gear. We should also mention that
Yeah,
not
so
all
is
3 of
I.
us are using manual gears in this series.
Kvyat
Oh,
span.
Kvyat span.
Did you get a bit of help there, Matt?
Maybe a little nudge.
Oh dear.
Ericsson is reluctant to let him through.
Oh, there's been contact with Perez. I tried to go down his inside in a place that you just can't get down the inside of. And I've dropped to 14th place. That was my fault. I apologise for my dismal driving. But no, Louis has now moved up into 10th, but I am into 13th. I've just got Sainz and Ericsson who have already dispatched once already. So oh, and I've been trumped at the inside by illegal overtake on Sainz. Are you kidding me? Go through this, Sainz. That's it. There we go, so I've had to let Carlos Sainz through there. I'm not quite sure how it was illegal. I don't think I'd put any corner, but I'm now into 12th again with Ericsson in front. This has been a very messy race so far. I don't want to edit any of this out because it's just been so hectic already when we're on lap 3. So, and I've shifted down too far. Actually, it said I've shifted down too far. I don't think I have, so hopefully I won't be damaging my engine too much. Quite a lot of straights in this track. That is an important feature. And Mike is now really putting the hammer down. Purple first sector.
Yeah. Oh, Verstappen spanned me.
Oh, and Mike's had a bit of an incident. I can see Louis in ninth, which is good, and then Mike's had an incident as well. So this has brought us all a bit closer together, and we do have yellow flags.
Well, I wasn't purple, but now I'm red.
Mike's fastest lap has been ruined. It's a tragedy when you want the fastest lap and it doesn't work out. It's a tragedy. Anyway, so Sergio Perez.
Forget we ever heard that.
Yeah. Perez is the next target. Oh, and I'm so close to his back end, but and finally I've got past him. I mean, after the last time we made contact, I wanted to be a bit more cautious. I'm into 10th, I've now just got Louis ahead. So I'm now in the points.
Not for long.
And now it's all about catching up. Mike's in about 6th or 7th.
Oh no, liking the mic come back. Arm on the grass.
Oh dear, I've gone very wide through turn 1 as well. It's just a bit haywire at this moment. We're also desperate to stay in front of each other and not lose time. But in actual fact, it's counterproductive, and that's all we're doing. We're losing time to everyone. Louis got quite a nice slipstream at the moment off the back of the Sauber.
It's Hulkenberg. Yeah,
Oh, it's Hulkenberg, sorry, so I couldn't have been more wrong. I'm clearly colourblind. But,
yeah, can you get me chicane?
into the chicane, and Louis hanging it around the outside of Hulkenberg, and he's made the move stick, although it was bloody messy by the looks of things.
No contact, that was alright.
Oh, just
I didn't get a
contact with
bit
the grass
on
by the looks of things.
Yeah. I got on the grass and had a bit of a tank last time. Trying to get back on
Ah,
this.
right. So my team are telling me that I should still get a few good laps of grip out of the tyres yet, and that's been proven with a 9th place overtake on Nico Hulkenberg. The question is, can I get into DRS range on Louis, who is maybe more than a second ahead. I think he probably is more than a second ahead actually. But it can't be much more than that. Oh no, I have got DRS, so that is a key. Now that's key in terms of getting past Louis. Getting DRS,
a bit
if
far
I can
back
just
though.
stay within that range. That's going to help me a lot.
Downshifted 1, 2.
And Mike's just disappearing on the road again, even though he's had a couple of incidents. So he's 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th, as I just decide to ruin my gearbox again. I'm being advised to move my beer balance to the rear. Well, that's a slightly different thing. My brake bias to the rear. I'm 7/10 down on Louis, and I probably will move that brake bias, but not whilst I'm watching this battle unfold ahead of me, because I can't afford to be caught off guard with an incident. But there are just
It's just killing me on
just a
time, getting me
5-car
closer
train
to
in
it.
front of me, but if I can navigate it, it will mean that I'll have my count in front of me. So the key point here is to get past Louis and the 4 other cars as fast as possible.
Purple second.
There's mine for the purple second. I'm going to make the move on Louis. Oh dear, and he came across the line just too much for me to squeeze down the inside, so just managed to stay safe in that incident. That could have really gone badly. As Louis pits, well,
I'm stuck in a train. Well, you see, I'm stuck in a bit of a train, so
Louis has made Louis either been an idiot or a mastermind here. He's pitted early to pit out of the train as a way of getting some fresh air. But the question is now, the issue for Louis is obviously, will he be able to make it on a 2-stop? Or, well, he'll either have to go for a 2-stop and lose 20 seconds in the pit, or go for a 1-stop and risk losing 20 seconds on very warm tyres at the end of the race. So this is now an interesting strategic call from Louis. This has really blown the race.
Well, the way I see it, no, I'm not. The way I see it, I've probably lost 8 seconds, maybe looking at trying to pass that train. So, you know, I think it's a good strategic call, bit of a Ross Brawn and whatnot. So,
yeah, very Ross Brawn-ish type call. Let's see if you're as good as Ross Brawn, though. Let's see if it gains you any time. I'm moving into 7th now with Ricardo Raikkonen and Verstappen ahead of me. So getting past these 3 guys is crucial, as I'll then have Bottas, and then finally I'll have Raikkonen ready for the team.
I've got Raikkonen and Rosberg. 4.3.
So DRS open for me. It's now about just going very fast. So rich fuel mixture set. Oh, I'm right on the back of Daniel Ricciardo here. This is surely going to be another turn. Into turn 2, and I've just ghosted straight through it. That was a dive bomb. That's really all you can say about it. That was a really shocking manoeuvre. And I was rightly ghosted because that could have really ended that late. And I'm getting corner cutting warnings despite the fact that I am sticking to the line of the circuit, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Here we go, maybe down the inside of Ricardo into the chicane where I got Grosjean last time. I actually spanked Grosjean out on the last lap, I didn't forget to mention that. But I'm hanging it around the outside of Ricardo and it works. I'm into 6th. Very risky move, but it has paid off. And now it's Raikkonen in 5th. I've got to worry about. But all
where
this
are you sat,
time,
Mike?
Mike's just,
I'm in 2nd, slowly catching Rosberg. Problem is, last time we did this, I hit the pit wall.
Oh yeah.
Like full on, and it just murdered me.
bit of oversteer coming out of that corner, no DRS. and the pit window has apparently opened for me this lap, but my tyres feel okay, so I might try and stick it out a bit longer. Not sure yet.
He's just saying that. He's going to come in.
Is my bluff being called is the question, or am I bluffing? It's like a hand of
don't
poker
do
in
that.
this race now.
The question is, I need to jump Rosberg. If I pit, I'm the same after Rosberg. I'm screwed.
Yeah, past the traffic. That hasn't helped me though in time. Good thing without that. Go for fast lap this time.
Just focusing on driving the car around. Just trying to close upon the back of Kimi Räikkönen at the moment. And I'm now being told that my tyres are very warm.
Oh, you're kidding. Nah, that's not cool.
What happened?
Nah, Rosberg's ruined the strategy, that's what's happened.
And Rosberg
That's what you get
in
for
Mike's
following your
battle
team,
for the
mate.
lead. Mike's not even worried about King of the
Oh.
Hill right now. He's fighting for the lead of this Grand Prix. As I pit now, I didn't want to say anything earlier. I didn't want to give the other guys a chance to know my strategy, but I am now into the pits.
Oh, dear. Yeah.
Interesting to see
Now,
where I come out in relation to
Mike's got an interesting dilemma because he's now gone out an extra lap. Can I get the undercut on him? And more importantly, where's Louis going to fit into all of this? There is Louis coming down the pit straight now. Has his undercut worked? Yes, it has. Louis' undercut has worked a treat as he's beaten me fair and square into turn one. And the question is now, how much closer can Louis get to
Just
Mike?
to me.
Given that his tyres must now be pretty shredded. So.
Sounds such a shame, Mike.
Literally.
Sounds just such a shame. As I say
You
that.
know that cliff we're on
it's
about?
no-
They've just suicided off it. That's what's going on.
Well, look at my
Now-
relation to you then.
Right,
the question
I'm
is-
coming up to the little S section, yeah.
The question is now,
I've
where
got
is
7
Mike going
tenths
to
on
fit
top.
in this battle? Because he was in such a dominating
Oh.
position, but now, by going one extra lap on very warm tyres, he's actually brought me and Louis right back into the fight. for
Right, I'm
the
in, I'm
area.
in. Come on, do the work for me. 1.2 stop. Come on, let's have it.
So I'm now
God,
trying to
it's
catch up
horrible
with
going
Louis.
that
The
slow.
good news for me about Louis is that on prime tyres, and he's already on warm
Oh, I'm gonna
primes,
get held
I mean,
up.
by the end of this race,
Oh,
he'll
no, I
either
didn't,
have to
yes.
pit and therefore go behind me, or he'll have to,
On the way out.
stay out with
way out.
very warm tyres.
Oh.
I should be able to close up for the overtake.
I think I'm alright, guys. I'm alright.
You're ahead of me, but
I've jumped.
What's it up?
I've jumped
And
Rosberg.
Mike is out of his pit stop, so he's gone incredibly fast still, by the looks of things. I'm just trying to work out where he is on the track. He's
right
just gone
behind
through turn one as I move into fifth, with Bottas in front of me.
me.
Now, I was miles behind Bottas, so mine and Louis' strategies have worked wonders in getting past everyone
Yeah.
else. But we are
Bottas
still
currently
pretty
splits
far
us.
behind Mike. Whoa, and Bottas on slow cold tyres very nearly takes off his teammate there, but I am up into fourth position. Fourth has been a recent habit of mine. I'm not happy about it because one off the podium is not where I want to be. But here we go, so Louis in third, but me and him are now going to try and chase down Mike, who obviously will have tyres a lap
Pulling away
fraction
from
from the end of
Rosberg,
this
so I'll have to
race.
sit past him.
And Louis is now going to have to try and cover off me chasing him down as well.
What tyres do you want, George?
I'm on prime mate, so I don't think options are going to save you from the end of this race. 2.9 seconds is the gap between me and Louis. Let's see if it's increasing or decreasing as we cross the start-finish straight. As I go massively into this on that corner. A real big corner cut. Third gear around the final.
Who's in the pits? Louis in the pits.
Louis into the pits. Well, I think I've just understood
Stop.
something. And just as I set the fastest lap, I think, obviously neither of us got close enough to Louis to see what tyre he was on. And I think he's actually
Started
pulled
on
another
primes.
bluff on us
No,
and
on.
gone for a second set of options. And now,
Oh, I have no idea.
I think Louis now gone onto primes and he's going to finish the race from here. The issue
It's
for him
worked well
is...
for track position because I was down in 10th and I've now moved to 8th, so that's the only benefit I can see so far.
So
It's
now
really about
he's
where
going
you
to try and
drive
catch us both up. He's going to hope that by going on primes a couple of laps later than us, that he's going to be able to catch us up from the latter part of this race. But whether that will work is another question. 3 seconds between Mike and Rosberg, and I've taken out a 10th on Rosberg. But if I'm taking out a 10th a lap, I'm sorry, but Mike has absolutely got this in the bag. And it looks like he will take the first hill. Lap 12 out of 18. Now I'm just going to try and close up to Rosberg, but now the question is whether I can cover off Louis.
Turn 2.
Of course, there is always the chance that I might get lucky and might get caught out by some back markers or something. But,
yeah, let's not hope for anything.
well, you wouldn't, but that's probably a pipe dream. You seem to have this race completely in control.
So, George, the gap between us is pretty much just over the length of the start-finish road.
By the looks of it, yeah. I think you're going to be hard pushed to try and catch me now, Louis, if I'm honest.
Yeah, just whether your tyres go off. That's
Yeah,
that's
there is a chance that the tyres could have an effect, but whether 2 laps difference is going to have such a big effect that it costs me a position to you and about 3 other cars, I think is questionable. I'm now catching up to Rosberg, he's now in my sights, and I'm going off every single corner now basically in my attempt to get closer to him. Gap is 2.3, that middle section I really get the hammer down on Rosberg. Slow in but fast out, that's the key Formula 1 rule. And, it's working for me against Nico at the moment. He goes across the start-finish straight, and my laps are consistently just above a 124, so I'm about half a second slower than my fastest lap. I'm about 1.9 seconds off Nico now, but Louis having quite a leisurely drive behind us now, just trying to catch up to the rest of us, catch up to the front markers.
I'm in 8th, but I'm right on the back of Ricardo, and a few other cars actually now. So I should be in about
move into second place.
Going for a podium.
George, you are catching me, so
Oh, and I've been spun. Oh dear. Well, that's this race over.
Get the hammer out.
Not quite sure what happened there. I was pretty sure I had the move done on Rosberg and he was quite far behind me. Clearly not. And that has definitely, literally just as Mike says, you're catching up to me, I've just given him another 10 seconds. That's deeply disappointing because that could have had a very climactic final lap, but as it turns out, it looks like it's going to be quite a boring finish to this race. So I'll rejoin when if anything happens. Okay, you guys can just talk freely. There's nothing really happening at this point. Okay, so given that Mike's pretty much won this race now, my thinking is that I'm going to go into the pits and I'm going to stick on a set of options.
George, there's 2 laps left.
I know. I'm going to try and stick on a set of options and go for a fastest lap. It seems crazy, but given that the idea is to take, well, out of us 3 to see who can win, and Mike has, after that spin with Rosberg, has clearly won, this is going to be my General Custer's last stamp, if you will. So I'm going to come out tyre, and basically on the final lap I'm going to try and set the fastest lap. So if I come to my outlap, I've actually got to watch Louis because he'll be coming past me in a second now. In fact, there is Louis. So in pretty much the same circumstances as when we came out the pits in the first round of stocks, he had just passed me with Verstappen, Ricardo himself in front. And I do need to clear this set of cars in this single lap to get a fresh run. Oh dear, that's
You are going to
close.
have a huge advantage here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to... That was a stupid move, but it was an attempt to try and gain the place and just get some clean air out in front of me. So, when there's nothing left to lose, this is what I do. And I'm out into 4th... Oh, and me and Louis have just followed each other into the side of the wall. Now me and Louis are having a battle over 5th place, and it looks like I'm going to take it. I mean, I'm on fresh option. He's on worn primes. Oh, and there's been contact between me and Louis. It's not too detrimental to our efforts, but
No, it wasn't too bad. I just
no, it looks
try
like
to take
it's
it on
going to
your
be 5th
inside.
place finish for me. So, my qualifying lap now starts. 7.5 seconds behind Raikkonen and 6 tenths ahead of Louis, so in theory, I shouldn't have any issues from either side. I managed to get turn 1 pretty much bang on the apex there. Oh my god, my controller's disconnected. This is unreal. This is unreal.
Oh,
This is
dear.
unreal. This is unreal. I'm going to keep repeating, this is unreal. I can't believe this. Oh
What
my
a
god.
race. It's not been uneventful.
Uneventful. Jesus.
For me, it's not been the most exciting, but hey ho, I'll take the win.
Oh my god. And I've been given a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting there because I basically just trying to kamikaze it just to try and get a position here. I mean, Jesus Christ, I just got absolutely mugged off by the stewards there. Now I'm going... My fastest lap's in tatters, to be quite honest, guys. I mean, it's in tatters. I just can't believe it. And I'm still going to try and overtake Louis
You've
here
been done for chips, George.
into the penultimate corner, and I've had him. I've had Louis for 5th. So despite the controller failing, that is the power of fresh options in this game to warm primes. It's giving me 2 places back despite the controller failure. I mean, that is just unreal. I mean, it's
yeah,
like
to be
it
fair,
hurt me.
I wasn't particularly watching, but I wasn't really watching, and the next thing I see is your nose like right at my backside.
Lewis
So I
Hamilton
thought
has
I
won
might as
today's
well
race with an
yield.
absolutely sublime
You know, you've done
He
well.
looked very
Yeah, you've been
comfortable in
it's
his
been unfair
Mercedes
for you
this
to
weekend,
control
and it's rewarded him
to have
with
disconnected.
25
record
points.
this
I mean, that is just ridiculous. My controller fails on the final lap when I say I'm going to try and go for a fastest lap. I mean, it's like it heard me. I swear to God, it's like it heard me.
23.8, George with a 23.7.
I was
Louis
promoted up
with
to 1st still because you had a penalty.
It's because of my time penalties.
Louis with a
corner cutting and whatever.
24.1.
But there we go.
Yeah.
So, Hungary goes to Mikel in this race.
Happy days.
So, yeah.
So Mike, is your choice next time out then?
Oh,
Mike gets to pick which track we do, but he's going to save that until the next episode, I think, just make it a little bit more interesting. We're not going to disclose that information yet. But no, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm sorry if it got a bit dull in places, but I guess that's just the nature of the sport in certain events. It just, occasionally that can happen. Hopefully the next race on a tighter circuit will be a bit more interesting. But yes, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.